Do you know what it feels like to be tortured by second thoughts every time you begin to open your mouth? All because, before you even hit puberty, you were taught by the people on TV to hate your body, to hate yourself. That you were going to grow up, not in the way you were designed, but by the mold society sets you in.
And do you know what it's like to be alone? What it's like to watch the others from a distance, wanting to join but not knowing how, never joining the others and the others never joining you. Not smiling carelessly in your direction, not even looking at you. No, that's not entirely true. They would look at you every now and then, but only to laugh and ask each other, why won't she come and hang out like everyone else?
Maybe you'd hang out like everyone else if everyone else didn't look at you like you were a different species.
Everywhere you turned, there they were. Girls who wore dresses, girls who were tan, girls who had become the expectation of how you were supposed to be. You were told to be who you wanted to be. But then you were thrust into a world where if you didn't look like them, you were told you weren't beautiful. Now, even though you say it doesn't bother you,
you are still trying desperately to heal the scar that society left there.
You started school. All the kids in your class came up with this fun new game with your name as the title. You had no idea what was going on when the others approached you. Still, you felt overjoyed when they asked you to join in their new game, but they weren't playing with you. They were just playing that game. You chased after them because you didn't know. How could you? They ran, leaving you behind as they screamed your name in a mocking sort of fear. They were afraid to touch you, and that was their game.
Isolation.
School wasn't all bad for you. You finally found yourself. Who could have guessed that the girl terrified of society had the potential to overthrow it? You could craft those words used against you to rewrite society's basic constitution. You had the power to do it, to change people's way of thinking. But this made you a threat. Naturally, if someone threatens the natural order, they are attacked
by words and jabs and doubts and stares and everything else they could find.
Ever unsure, you wondered why the others were acting this way. You couldn't tell that the entire point was to abandon you and to leave you outcast. No matter how many grades you advanced or how many years went by, they were always playing that wretched game, whether it was leaving you to sit by yourself or avoiding you in the hallways. But you can find escape. Do not let them keep you, and do not allow them ownership of your emotions, because deep down inside, you know that you are human!
You are not some toy that others can play with or break. You have emotions and feelings just like everyone else. There are just humans, just like you.
Do not let them rule over you!
You have the power to make this stop!
Tell someone.
Tell a parent.
Tell a teacher.
Tell
somebody, anybody. You can't solve this on your own!
Don't stoop down to their level.
Don't try and take this on your own.
Listen closely when I tell you that the words and actions of others do not define you.
When I tell you that you aren't in this alone.
You can do this. You are the only one that can define your worth.
You do not have to grow to fit the mold that they put before you.
Weirdo, ugly, fat, skinny, dog, whale, emo, fake. The world will try and push you to the ground, but no matter how hard they try, they cannot keep you down.